once you've completed yours, I just want you to have a little bit of a play. We're going to do just a real quick mini exercise of making a room that is 5 meters by 5 meters. So I'm just going to go 5,000, comma 5,000 to get my square right. And then I'm going to use my offset tool to create my wall thickness. So I'm just going to say 100 mil thick. Okay. Now I am then going to look at double clicking on that and then going right click. So making double clicking on my walls and going right click, make group. So now if I check this out, center is not grouped, side, it all lights up together, it's grouped. Then I'm going to double click on my floor and go right click, make group. All right, next that's grouped, okay. So now like we did over here, well, before I actually pull them up, maybe I will put a door in and another room. So let's go and double click on this group to get inside the wall. And let's create my line tool. And I'm just going to start over here and create a little line there. And then I'm just going to use a trick here where I get my move tool, M for move, zooming in on this. I'm going to click it, start moving, and if I hit control, it leaves the original line there, and then I can just enter a dimension for this to be however far along I want it to be. So I'm just going to go a meter, so 1,000, or actually I might go 800. Okay, and there we go, there it is there. All right, so got my spot there for my door, and now creating another room for this. Maybe this is going to be a main room. We go through the door into maybe an ensuite or something like that. So let's go for rectangle. Okay, and here I'm going to go, let me just do that again. I'm just going to get rid of that. All right, back over here, rectangle, and now I can see my dimensions down in the bottom right hand side. I'm going to go 2,000, comma, let's go the full length across 5,000. Whoa, I think I did an extra 0. Let's try it again. 2,000, comma 5. All right, there we go. And let's go offset tool again. $100. And I don't really want double thickness walls here, so how can we fix that? Let's have a look. I'll go line tool and then line tool, click on this line and click on that one that I want to get rid of. All right, actually I just got rid of a surface there. There we go, surface is back. I'll leave those lines there. Now, so we've got our second room, we've got our main room, we've got our door, and let's have a look. I'll go into, these ones aren't grouped, so I'm going to double click on that, right click, make group, and then double click on that, right click, make group. Now, another thing I forgot to do is tag. So let's create some tags. And we'll go, oh look, good, we have some here. Interior walls, floor, exterior walls. All right, so all I need to do is click on the item and tag that floor in as floor, tag this one in as floor, and then exterior walls here. Okay, cool, that worked. All right, now I'm going to get inside my groups and pull up the walls. Double click in this one, push pull, P, 2700, and double click in this one, P, use the existing wall to go to that height. Okay, so it's starting to come together. And then we can experiment with textures again if we wanted to. You could even start to dive into the 3D warehouse. And let's have a look. And just for the sake of this exercise, I think we'll look at the 3D warehouse in a bit more detail later on. But we do have live components, which we can edit parameters on, or we do have standard components as well, which are not live. So there's quite a bit to look at with 3D Warehouse, so we'll go into a video later on with more detail. I might just, for the sake of this exercise, search bed and popularity, just a filter, and you can see that's a live component, so we could have a look at that. Let's grab that one and we'll download and configure. Into current model, yes. Alright, so here we go. We have a bed. Now let's just have a look at this. Let's say I want to change this. It's showing me what the options are here in a sec. And we might also use the rotate tool. So length, we can edit all of these things. Okay, maybe for width, you can see it's starting to get a bit wider. So you could probably do a bit of a Google on what is a double, what is a king, what is a queen, and so on, and make it to suit what you would like. We can turn that on. Okay, let's say I'm happy with that. I'll go with that. Okay, now let's say I wasn't happy with the orientation of that. We want the rotate tool. Okay, so down here, it's not oh, there it is, the blue one, that's what I wanted. I'm just going to force it to be blue by hitting the up arrow on my keyboard. One click, second click, and I can see in my measurement down the bottom right hand side, 90 degrees. So let's just say for the sake of this activity, that's what I wanted. Bring it in here. I just place it originally and then I can just move around and reposition it again. Here we go. Snaps to the wall. Okay, so you can have a little play with adding a few items, changing some textures. Yeah,